Hello, I'm old Mr. Kent on my E-Trike morning ride. This sounds like it might start out like yesterday's, which I went through the whole process of recording the video and going home, and when I started editing it, I realized I needed to do it over again. So this is take 2. And so I hope you enjoy it. Let me see. I got to remember now my script and do it right this time. I have 2 sons, and both of them have their own business. If you've been following my channel, I keep saying that over and over. I live with my youngest son, and he has his own business, which is a automotive shop. He does repair and he does restoration, and I mean just maintenance and all that kind of stuff. So that's what he does. When he gets up and goes to work in the morning, he just walks across the parking lot. And I got to make sure here comes a car. Don't want to get run over. Don't want to run over a car. Morning.
How you doing, fine young man?
Huh?
How you doing today?
Oh, it's you. I'm doing fine. In fact, we're making a video right here.
Are you?
YouTube, yeah.
Part of it with you?
You're gonna be on there, yeah.
Nice. Are you up above?
Uh-huh.
Are you up above?
I'm up above.
Is it following you?
No, right there.
Oh. Where at?
On the end of that pole.
I don't even see it. Well, you enjoy your
This
video.
is my neighbor Tom.
Oh, that pole.
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
That was one of those, huh?
Well, I was looking back there at the realty sign.
All right.
Enjoy your ride. Take
God
care.
bless. Uh-huh. So that's my neighbor Tom, and he's a super nice guy. He's a fireman. All right, so that makes the video worth watching right there. He and my son are very good friends. So, morning. So anyway, that's my youngest son. My oldest son lives in Beaverton, Oregon, and he also has his own business, which is an accounting firm, but it's several miles from where he lives. But he likes riding bicycles, and so he he rides. He has a. I don't know why I'm even trying this. Anyway, so he has this app that he puts on his phone, and he has friends that they have the app. It's called. I'll put it on the screen anyway. It's Strava, and when he goes for a ride, then it notifies all of his friends of his ride, and they do back and forth. So he wanted me to do that so that he could see where I ride when I make my videos and when I just go for a ride. Because I go for a ride every day. I don't make a video every day. So anyway, the other day I was out riding, and it was about a 6-mile ride, and I was over at, I'll put an arrow to it. There's a kind of a dog bone loop that I ride. It's a really nice, they have a lane for bikes and stuff, and I ride over there almost every time I go riding. And so I was over there, and I was coming over what I call the high end, because it's 18 feet higher than the other end. Anyway, the eastern end, and I was coming over, and here come a guy on a trike, the opposite direction, and I passed him and I waved, and I thought, wait a minute, I got to catch up with that guy. And so there's a map of it, and then I'll zoom in, and you can see where I turned around and got up and stopped and talked to him, and we visited for 15 minutes maybe, but he had an ad motor trike, and it was super nice, and he was really proud of it, and I liked it. I liked all the things it had, and it had a much nicer, much more powerful motor, bigger battery. It had, I can't remember, I didn't notice if it was front wheel drive or not, but it had the Shimara gear shift, chain gear shift, so he could turn off the motor. And then if you remember my exercising that I did, where I put it in pedal assist 1 and then push really hard for a half a mile and get exercise. Well, he does it with in a smarter way. He turns the motor off, and then he's got 7 gears, 7 chain gears to select from, so he doesn't have to try to kill himself to pedal and get exercise. So that's kind of a cool idea. Plus, it's got a lot of extra things that my old trike doesn't have. And so I enjoyed talking to him. He's not exactly, he's the same age as I am, 82 years old, and he is from Wyoming, but he spends his winters here in Arizona. And I was born in Wyoming, so we had a little bit in common. We enjoyed visiting. And I'm trying to think what else there was about that trike that I liked. Anyway, so we visited, and I thought, that'd be fun. Of course, it costs a lot more. Now this trike here, I'm not going to get rid of this trike. I've got it. It's if you know my history, if you've been following my channel, let's see, I got to go around the corner here. We'll go down here for a little ways, then turn around and come back the other way for a while. But I got 1,000 miles on this, and the rear bearing wore out, and so that I sent it back, and they sent me a new one. No charge at all. And then I got 1,300 miles on it, and the rear bearing wore out again. So my son said, "Well, let's just replace it." So we replaced it. Now I have 1,494 miles on it, and the thing is when they put the bearing they use when they make it isn't the right bearing, but it's a lot cheaper than the bearing they should be using, and they know that. I don't know why they do that. So anyway, I'm not promoting their trike anymore. I used to have a video up promoting it, but it's not there anymore. So, but I'm happy with this trike. It's going to last me a long time. And oh yeah, and that ad motor trike he has 4-inch fat tires all the way around. And if you remember, if you've been following my channel a long time ago, I said you don't need fat tires on a trike. Well, that was before I put fat tires on my trike, and I found out that they're nice because they give you more stability, and they not only do they give you more stability, but you give you a nice smooth ride. And so I've got fat tires on the back, and I've got one ordered for the front. I can only get 3-inch fat tires on this, I think. I don't think I can get 4-inch. But anyway, so yeah, it's got all. So that's an ad motor. And then there's also another couple of brands out there. Cool Moon is another brand that seems to be popular. Now, if you're in the market for a trike, don't go cheap. I have a friend in Colorado who bought I don't know what she paid for it, but she bought a trike, and I could tell when she was putting it together, she had a little video putting it together, that she didn't pay much for it. First time she took it out, the chain broke. So it's sitting in a corner of her garage. And then, so don't try to go cheap, because you've wasted your money. And then, but the one that he bought, I think they're selling for like $25.99, $2,599. And this one here is $14.99, but after 1,000 miles, you got to send it in again. So anyway, so that's the story on that bike, that trike. So anyway, I'm hoping to meet him again and visit with him and see how he's doing with his trike. There's a lot of different trikes out there. So I guess what I've got, let's see, I don't know how much time I've spent, but I bet you I got time to. Back in the 80s, now some of you are too young, you're not going to understand, but back in the 80s, around that period of time, there was all this stuff going around. They had a program on TV, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And everybody tuned in to see if this person could answer the question to win $1 million. And then you would get this stuff in the mail. You'd send it in, and maybe you would win $1 million. And they had this publishers, what was it? Publishers Mailing House or something like that. You could order magazines from this place. And so when you order it, you get this thing in the mail, and it was big splash like you can win $1 million by ordering a magazine. And people were falling for it right and left, and I fell for it, And I don't remember. I ordered some magazines, and then on I think it was on Saturday night or something, on the Tonight Show on NBC. I don't know if they still have that program. But anyway, on that program, you could you tune in and see if you're the one that won $1 million. And I did that a couple of times. Well, as it turned out, I never won $1 million. And so I finally, I kept getting these. And by the way, Ed McMahon was a popular guy, and he was on the NBC show. And so he was the one that was doing the moderation for all that stuff. And so I finally wrote a song about saying I didn't want any more sweepstakes letters, okay? And so some of my songs are serious. If you're 70, 80 years old, maybe even 60, you might remember these letters that came in the mail that told you you could win $1 million. So that's what this song is about. And so I hope you enjoy it. It was just something I put together because I was tired of getting $1 million letters. So here it is.
Well, it happened again, twice this week, and I was so mad I could hardly speak, so please listen in while I sing away my blues. I walked in the door after working all day, found the easy chair in the same old way, and began to read the mail and watch the news. That's when I saw it laying there, the winners list of millionaires with my name printed big and bold and black. Now maybe you're thinking I should be glad, but instead it only made me mad when I found the word potential on the back. I don't want no more sweepstakes letters, I'll just stay a credit card debtor and work my way through life the best I can. I've got too many magazines now, I never liked reading anyhow, and I don't want another picture of Ed McMahon. Well, the first sweepstakes that came my way had me dreaming night and day. I knew I was the lucky winner for sure. It said I didn't need to make an order. Back then stamps were less than a quarter, so I mailed it in because I was tired of being poor. I was so excited I could hardly wait. And every night I'd stay up late watching the Tonight Show on NBC TV. What a letdown when I thought I'd won to find I wasn't the lucky one. Little did I know back then I'd never be. I don't want no more sweepstakes letters, I'll just stay a credit card debtor and work my way through life the best I can. I've got too many magazines now, I never liked reading anyhow, and I don't want another picture of Ed McMahon. Well, somebody told me the secret to winning is starting at the very beginning and follow every instruction. Don't skip a thing. Put every stamp in its little square if you want to become a millionaire. and it might help to order another magazine. So the next time I got a sweepstakes letter, I read what it said a little bit better. I guess I did it right, without a flub. But I hate to admit I didn't win. Same old story, I lost again. But now I'm a member of the Reader's Digest Club. I don't want no more sweepstakes letters. I'll just stay a credit card debtor and work my way through life the best I can. I've got too many magazines now. I never liked reading anyhow, and I don't want another picture of Ed McMahon. I don't believe in gambling, I'd lose anyway, so the lottery game's not the one I play. That's spending hard-earned money on a game of chance. But after sending in all those sweepstakes letters, I might have come out a whole lot better when you count up all the money that I spent on stamps. Well, thanks for taking the time and trouble. I hope I haven't burst your bubble, and I ain't got nothing against good old Ed McMahon. But all his letters that reach my door, they never get sent back anymore, and his smiling face ends up in my garbage can. I don't want no more sweepstakes letters. I'll just stay a credit card debtor and work my way through life the best I can. I've got too many magazines now. I never liked reading anyhow, and I don't want another picture of Ed McMahon.
All right. From a crazy old man. Anyway, so that's the song I wrote. I didn't want any more sweepstakes letters. So I hope you enjoyed that. And this morning I was sitting in my easy chair early before my wife got up, and I kind of dozed off. Had a little dream of, just a little short dream, and I woke up of my son, my youngest son and his youngest daughter were walking down past me in a field of tall grass, and she was playing with something in her hand, and they walked on by and walked down around and around the corner of a little tree, and I woke up and I thought that was sweet, you know, and it just came to mind, things that you can't see anymore can still be found in your dreams. Thank you for watching my video, and God bless.